Welcome back to NASCAR 25 Career Mode. We are back for an Xfinity. This is ARCA. For an ARCA race today, we got an Iowa Speedway ARCA race coming off of what some are calling my worst weekend ever in NASCAR. As you can see, was not very nice to the car this past weekend. Still a little sick, still a little frustrated with not driving well, and it didn't go well the whole weekend. We did better in trucks than we did in ARCA, but a general bad weekend for us. So we're gonna make up for it today, starting today, and for the rest of the season. We're coming back. This is our comeback story. Do have quite a bit of money, which we're gonna try and save for new sponsors interested. If we get third, we can get no! University of Northwest Ohio. I always call it oh no. Get that on our car. Hopefully we can do that as we go. I was going to say something profound. Oh, we dropped to 7th. No, I don't want to do that. Do I not have enough? Hold on. Do I not have enough to repair everything? That'd be crazy. Oh my god, for the first time in forever, because I destroyed the car. We don't have enough to repair everything. Let's see if let me just replace the chassis here. Let me see if that gets us to where we need to be. Not quite. The engine will go before the suspension. Might as well replace that too. It was an expensive race there at Lucas Oil, IRP. And to that, I say RIP to my money because, well, that's what happens. Alright, yeah, we dropped to 7th in the standings with that horrendous race. I think kind of in conjunction with the fact that I started in the back in Lime Rock and didn't get as far to the front as I wanted to there either. So we just need to have a top 3 finish today. That's all we have to do. There we go. Let's go. The fastest short track on the planet. We're here. So Wallach, Queen, and Rife, as I've learned recently, are your 3 to watch today, including us, I think. I'm going to put us in there. I'm going to put a 4th in there. And to see if I can back up my claims, I'm going to go do practice real quick. See you for qualifying. Be right back. Alright, just outside the top 10 there in practice. So Wallach, Queen, Alan, Rife, Scott, your top 5. Ooh. 24.3 for Sawallich. That's quick. My best was a 24.6, which, by the way, is about whatever I ran was about like 200 slower than the goal time. So I didn't get that. We don't get the rep for that, but it is what it is. I'm hoping over a long run we can make up the 1 lap deficit we have, which we'll see. I think we should easily get up into the top 10 at least. That sponsor might be tough, but we may loosen the car up too as we go. I've loosened it up more than we started. And it was faster for sure. I just don't know. After last week, I'm a little scared of being too loose. We're already very loose on exit of the pits here, so we're going to have to be careful of that if we have a green flag stop in the race. Not to spin it trying to come off of the pit road and get back into traffic. Here we go. My best laps in practice were at the bottom, so that's what we're going to try and do. We've got 2 laps here. Just kind of got to dab the brake enough to get it turned down in. Once you get down straight enough in the corner, you can jump back in the gas here and try and rip it up off the corner. Just got to be very careful not to do it too early and get into the wall on exit. I think that's my fastest lap of the weekend so far. Oh, got a little squirrely there through the center of this corner. I don't think we're going to go faster on this one. Should be maybe 14th for qualifying, which is fine. We can go forward from there. Not a qualifying guy, I'm more of a race guy.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah, just a touch slower on that second lap. 17th is further back than I thought it would be, but okay. We can pick up some spots. Queen gets it over Sawalch today. Down in the 24-2s for them. Sawalch, Reif, Allen, Scott, Staropoli, Falcon, Keller, Robusto, and Jankowiak are the ones we're all chasing down. Should be easy enough. I say that now. We'll see. Cut to me in halfway through the race screaming because nothing's going right. Alright, we're going to go trackside for whatever they're going to say about starting engines. 75 laps today around Iowa Speedway here in Corn Country. We'll see what we can do. Starting 17th next to Corey Day. Hopefully it's a first gear start. It seemed to be good enough. Get up to speed here. Never have a good start anyway. So going backwards was always going to happen. Just going to try and get in the groove here and start heading forward. Hopefully we can do it as quickly as possible. That way Sawalch, Queen, Reif, those guys up front don't start pulling away too quickly. We don't have as much of a gap to close down to them. I assume, per usual, we'll be good on the long run, so we just got to hang in there until we get to that point. Jake Finch way back here with us. That's interesting.
Still there.
He was up towards the top of the standings earlier in the season. I don't know where he's at right now. We're going to go up his inside on exit of 4 and get back almost next to the guy we started next to there, Corey Day. Not quite going to be clear to get up to the wall on this one. That's fine.
Clear outside.
Don't need to push it too... Oh, boy. Oh, Corey. Don't need to push it too hard right now as far as crazy passes like that. Just kind of backed out of that 3 wide because I was very unsure of what the AI were doing. We just got to keep moving forward. That's our only goal right now. Get by Kitzmiller there.
Clear up top.
He's going to slide up so we get the bottom here.
Car outside.
Comes back down in front of us.
Car outside.
Kind of hurt my entry a bit. Not loving racing around him right now. Seems to be all over the track.
Clear up top.
Go high here and see if we can't get a little momentum around him. No, he's going to slide up now. Dude, decide what lane you're running. Bottom or top?
One outside. Stay low.
There we go. We'll get by him now. Go after Keller. Yeah, he's still lurking back there. Not a fan of that.
Inside now.
He's looking up the inside. I got a little scared. I went way high and I got in the wall.
One bottom.
Corey, I'm really not having it with you today. I'm going to need you to go away.
Outside.
Here comes Finch. Here comes Kitzmiller back at us. Lovely loss of momentum there.
Outside now.
Trying to look up the inside on Kitzmiller.
Outside.
This car trends very tight, very quickly on runs. I noticed it in practice, and I was just hoping that
Stay low.
it wasn't real or something, but
Stay low.
it's already getting kind of tight. So we might have to loosen it up more and just fight through the super loose early, just to know that the middle of the run's going to be better.
One inside.
Because I already can't really turn the bottom like I was earlier. You can see they're much faster than me through the corner now.
One inside.
We were driving forward for a minute, and then all of a sudden, not so much.
Still there.
Just have to loosen it up more for the stop.
Stay
Yeah, I mean, so tight. We're going straight at the wall right now.
on bottom.
Oh, frustrating. We're just getting driven right by. I mean, we're going to be better in the long run. We just got to hang in there for now. But this whole time, we're letting the leaders get away.
Still there.
I was a little scared to go too far on the loose,
Still there.
but apparently I didn't need to be too scared because
Clear high.
we're already getting crazy. Yeah, I mean, just no pace anymore. We can't. Kitzmiller's gone. Here comes Moffitt back at us.
Clear inside.
Got nothing. Alright, we're here on lap 22 now. I don't know if I've just finally gotten used to where the car's at or if it's starting to come back to me, but we are, I think, starting to pick up speed again. It's been feeling better the last few laps. We've pulled back up to Moffitt, who was up to almost a second ahead of us at one point. Good news is there is a gap out behind us now, so nobody's going to be coming up and passing us other than maybe Queen, who's coming around to lap us here, and if he gets another half lap. I just checked the fuel a couple laps ago. We still got a ways to go, probably about 22 laps left at this moment. So we're just going to have to use what long run pace we may have and drive as far up through the field as we can, get some adjustments on the stop, and then maybe hope for a late caution that gets us back closer to the leaders. I don't know. We need to do everything we can not to go a lap down at least, because that takes some strategic plays out of our hands if we're a lap down. All the way up to the back of Moffitt. Now we're going to look up the inside.
Clear high.
See if we can't finally get this move done.
Car high.
We've been following him forever. Not going to get it done here through 1 and 2.
One high. Clear all around. Clear high if you want it.
Seems like once we've worn the tires out a little bit, it's gone back loose again. So maybe not a huge adjustment for the final run, depending on how long the final run is. Because we had to run like 22 laps before it even started to get back to where I liked it. So if we're only going like 30 laps on the final run, maybe loosen it up more if it's a longer run. I think it'll only be 20-something laps, so I think we'll just do a big loose. Big loose. As we now pull back up to Corey Day. We're back to our qualifying position, which is pretty sad, 27 laps in. But is what it is. We got to just make the best out of the day we've got right now. Maybe it's not as loose. I don't know what's going on with this car at this point. See if we can pull up today now. We had passed them at one point, but that was long ago. The leader's lap times are definitely coming back to us. Leader went 25-second lap. Last time we were at a 25.3. Earlier it was us at a 25.2 to the leaders 24.7. So I think everybody's coming back to us at the moment. We're not falling off a ton, but they are. Good to know. Go up the inside of Day here down the back straight. Get past through 3 and 4. Starting to go through lap traffic as well, which may help us. About a third of a lap to the leader trying to come around to lap us, so we need to start going. I think this is a couple lap cars in front of us here.
One high.
Really gonna block up the road.
Still there.
A little over a second to the next car up, which is Kitzmiller again. Day all over us, getting held up here in traffic.
Clear high if you want it.
Boy, lots of lap traffic.
Outside now. Clear up top. Outside door.
Just trying to keep our momentum up
Clear high.
best we can. Still about a second up to Kitzmiller. A little over a second. So just got to keep trying to work our way through this traffic best we can. Hopefully Queen gets held up by him more than we did. We can stay on this lead lap for now. Good news is Corey Day is now a second behind us, so don't have to really worry about anything out back. And there's the next pass we need to make right there, Jake Finch. The other thing that I'm kind of hoping is that Queen's running away with this thing, because that would mean third place is a lot closer to me than it seems. Oh, 77 or 71? 71 around. I think that's Keller. Caution comes out. It is time to pit. We had 6 laps left on fuel, 40 to go.
You want any tweaks to this strategy?
1.5 cans just gets us there. We'll put on 4 tires. We'll do a little bit of repair. It's a 40 lapper, so I'm only going to go 1 click down on the wedge.
Sounds good.
I don't want to get too crazy.
Pace cars off.
Alright, we start next to Corey Day again. 2 spots up from where we qualified. Closer to the leaders. We did not go a lap down, which is great. Now we got to go forward.
Car outside.
Gonna take some hurt right away for sure. That's how restarts work for us. That's fine. We just can't have the big fall off like we had at the start of the race. We can't go backwards
Outside. Clear.
forever. We gotta be going forwards quick.
Clear inside. One outside. Car
Pull
outside.
up underneath Day here early. Get by and hopefully not let him back by again.
Stay low. Clear high if you want it. Outside door.
Get up the inside of Finch here.
Stay low. Car outside.
No, don't get up into him. Whoa.
Car high.
Little slide there. Not too bad. All over the back of Rife. Now we're going to look up the inside of him.
Car outside.
Oh, he's going to come down a little bit more than I thought he was. We'll get into the back of him a little bit. See that back end trying to step out a little bit. That's the loose we put into it. That's where our speed is, hopefully. Well, that wasn't very loose. That was super tight.
One high.
Tried to turn it down and it went straight. That's good. Car, please turn. I can see the back end stepping out. Why are you not turning?
Side now. Stay low.
There we go. That was a better corner.
All clear. Driver, that was your best lap ever.
It's our best lap. We're the furthest up we have been all race, so that's good to know. We just need to keep going forward. We got to skip the part where the AI is much faster than us in the pits this race too, which helps us out. Yeah, it's still really tight at the beginning of this run. Damn it.
Clear low.
It was 20 laps earlier to get to where I wanted it, which would put us at like lap 60, 65.
One bottom.
Doesn't give us a lot of time to go forward late. Here comes Moffitt again. Why is he always the one around us when we're struggling?
Clear inside. Car low.
Yeah, we get a good takeoff, but like 5 laps in, the car just gets so tight. And then it slowly works its way back to where I need it. It's a weird, like, progression of the car. At least I knew it was coming this time, I guess. I mean, I was hoping it wasn't, but I kind of knew what to expect. So we can't get back by Moffitt here. We gotta go forward in this phase. We're only right back to where we restarted, so we're gonna have to fight best we can with a car that's not handling perfect. And then once it starts handling well, hopefully we're a little further up than we would normally be. Just can't get into the gas on exit. That's where we're losing so much time. That's why every time we pass these guys, they get back up to their inside, because they get off the corner way better than we do when we're like this. Trying to just slow down the entry a little more so we can get the exit, but not helping as much as I want it to. Might have like 8 more laps of this pain. Maybe I should have gone further on the loose. We'll see. God, turn. Alright, we're starting to get to that phase where it's starting to feel good again. Unfortunately, I'm going to be closing in right here, 15 laps to go. So we got to start moving now. We're behind Corey Day again. Just struggling to get off the corners. Just having to drag this thing around every corner to get it to go. We gotta get back by Day and then drive back up to Moffitt here again. Just can't get it down to that line anymore. What another frustrating race. Holy shit, that one was bad. I mean, I'm fully pulling the wheel as far left as I can. My right hand, which is at like the 3 o'clock position on the wheel, is all the way to 9. Now it's, oh, it's all the way almost to 6. So I'm trying to get the wheel turned all the way around to get it going around this corner here. Just nothing. I got nothing today. Boy, are we struggling. I'm having to handcuff myself, go hand over hand to get the wheel to turn enough. We're coming to 10 to go here in a couple of laps. So I'm not feeling great. Our first good run on day here. Starting to get a little easier to turn it through the corner.
10 to go now.
10 to go. It's a great time to start feeling like you could drive the car. Now it's just save as many points as we can.
Still there. Clear outside. Inside now. You're open.
What are you doing, Quarterly?
One outside.
He was down. I was going to go around the outside, and he just slid right up in front of me. Well, there, I just lost another probably full second.
One outside.
Get off of me.
All around.
That's a good old middle finger out the window deal.
5 to go now.
You're in 40th place, dude. Get out of the way. Days pulled most of the way back up to us now. Running out of laps. 5 to go. Still just struggling in this car. I don't know what to do here. I mean, I thought the setup was decent. Apparently, it was not.
One high.
I didn't feel that bad after practice, but this race has just been abysmal. I mean, we can't go forward.
Outside now.
And the lap cars are doing just wonders for us late in the race here. He just fully got out of Dave's way, but he raced us all the way down to the line. Stop looking in your mirror, idiot. Drive forward. I mean, just never really got good on this second run. Restarted in 15th. We're in 16th right now. We haven't gone anywhere. We went backwards.
White flag.
White flag in the air. We got 2 lap cars in front of us that are definitely going to give us fits. Nobody close behind. Day's a second back. We're a second and a half back of Moffat out front. So 16th place. I don't know that we're driving these ARCA cars next season, and I might be happy with that. The frustration's real right now.
Top 20. Good job.
What do we got to do to get a good finish out here, man? Queen, Rife, Falcon, Sawallet, Scott, Allen, Jankovic, Staropoli, Raz, and Robusto take the top 10 spots. We'll finish in a lowly 16th. I mean, we spent our entire race kind of right in this section of the standings. Didn't drop any further back, didn't go any further forward. Kind of a pretty boring race. Ugh. Only 360 on the rep. The rep has taken a hit the last few weeks. Um, boy. Brendan Queen wins the Atlas 150. That might be 2 in a row for him, leaving 5 races remaining in the season. Williams Welch currently leads the standings. Underdog Austin Queen is currently 122 away from the front and has a long hill to climb if the number 60 is going to be a championship car. I agree. I mean, in terms of realism, there's frustrating times in NASCAR, and this is one of them for us. I feel like we're doing everything we need to do. I feel like we've run better at these tracks in previous seasons than we are right now. I don't know if it's just I'm expecting too much and I'm trying too hard or what it is, but we're in realism getting frustrated. Watkins Glen up next, road course. And we got some work to do. We were good at the last road course in the ARCA car, just started out back because of an unfortunate qualifying thing for me, and then just couldn't get back up through the field. But we were pretty good in the truck as well last time out at the road course. So we're looking to gain some reputation this week, or next week. We're looking to gain on our point standings in both series here. We're just under 15,000 away from getting that Xfinity ride. I think we really need it. I went all the way back to the start menu. I think we need that Xfinity ride, though. I think ARCA is getting frustrating. We might need a break. I think you can only run 2 series at a time. So we would do truck and Xfinity if that was the case next season. But that will be it for this episode here, or one of our ARCA only Iowa episode. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe as we continue on through this currently frustrating career, but I'm sure we'll get more wins. We'll get more excitement coming later on in the career. I don't know about the rest of this season. We're closing in on the end of it. Might be excited for it to just be over and for us to get a new start here next season. That'll be all this week. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Goodbye.